Man, did y'all see that, man? They robbed SERRANO. That was some fraganackle BS. They straight robbed her. They was banging, boys. They straight robbed her. So if it's that type of robbery going on by them judges, them boxing judges in wherever they at, Texas, then we kind of should know what to expect on this next little Mike Tyson, Jake Paul thing. But I can't see this being boring. They can't let this be fake after that. I mean, it's scripted. I believe, of course it's scripted, but I think they're gonna have to change their whole game plan because after them females just fought like that and banged it out like that for that long, you can't come weak after that. You know what I'm saying? If you the main event, you can't do no dancing exhibition. Somebody got to get knocked out. Otherwise, both of their futures is trash. Nobody gonna ever mess with Jake Paul again and none of his promoted fights or whatever. Somebody got to get knocked out now. Now the question is, who is gonna get knocked out? Is Mike gonna get knocked out by Jake, or is Jake gonna get knocked out by Mike? I'm not a betting man, but the way this stacked up, the way this whole little production is stacked up, looks like Mike gonna get dropped. Looks like Mike gonna get dropped. What do y'all think? Based on what I just seen, I think Mike is getting dropped this evening. Mike is getting knocked out this evening. Jim Brown for sure. Yeah, it ain't just you and me. That whole crowd and the commentators and everybody saw that was, Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder saw that. So that's letting you know what time it is. That's letting you know what you can expect for this fight. You can expect something similar. Like I said, those that's looking forward to Mike doing his thing gonna end up like Kamala Harris voters. That's what I think. I would love for it to be otherwise, but based on what I'm seeing, don't look good. Yusuf Line, salute. Who you got, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? What y'all think gonna happen? Not saying who could really beat. First, do you think they're gonna really fight, or is it scripted? They already got their instructions and their orders of who where not to hit and how not hard to hit. Is it gonna be a real fight? And who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? No, it's Shaq. I can't hear. Maybe if I put my headphones on, I can hear that. Yeah, I'm scared to even play it. Jesse L. hoping Tyson get the win, but my brain says Paul. Yeah, if you're looking at this whole production, that's same here. Who put this thing together? Me. That's who. Mike Tyson didn't put this together. Jake Paul and his people put it together. So we already saw what it is a few fights prior to this. So it's looking like the fix is going to swing towards the one that put it together. G. Cole, Floyd Mayweather toy with Jake Paul. That wasn't Jake Paul. That was Logan Paul, wasn't it? That wasn't Jake Paul. That was Logan Paul. That was his brother. TJ Dub, Jake, the only one with a future in boxing, right? That's how they trying to set it up. Or they can just be moving on to something else after this. But if he acting like he wants to go further in boxing, then yeah, he has to be able to beat Mike Tyson. He has to be able to beat a 60-year-old man. Because other than if he can't do that, then he gonna get clowned. Yeah, the females definitely, women definitely got down. They did their thing. If dudes fought like that, man, fight. That's how dudes used to fight back in the 80s and the 90s or the 80s. Sugar Ray and Hagler and Hearns and Roberto Duran. That's how they used to fight. The way these women just fought. Instead of seeing dudes dancing around and shit. Nah. They did their thing. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's what this is. This is Vegas. All sports is a money grab. It's for money. It's for money, it's for purses, and it's for gambling. It's more gambling. You make more off of gambling than you do off ticket sales. So it's absolutely uh, gambling. And you know who controls gambling? The mob. So this is mob business. Elmatic, walaikum salam. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even listen to the I could put my earphones on, but I want to hear y'all. But yeah, they robbed SERRANO. They straight robbed her. Elmatic, yeah, you'll be a daggone fool to bet on these dive takers in all sports. Absolutely. Soon as they see that, so many bets in one direction and they're gonna flip it to the other direction. Same with the lottery. You know what I'm saying? That's why the lottery ain't immediate. The lottery is a supercomputer that hurries up and tallies all of the numbers and then they calculate which numbers didn't get picked and then they make sure it's that number. So it's the same with all the rest of these sports. The mafia being controlling that. Only one back in the day that wasn't controlled by that was Ali. But they definitely stepped to Ali and said, if you don't throw this fight, then we gonna blicky your kneecaps. And then he told his teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, dear holy apostle, they said if I don't throw this fight, they're gonna blicky my kneecaps. And he said, you go back and tell them they got knees too. And from then on, black boxers started getting the biggest purses that they ever got in history for boxing. Because, some demos took place that the FOI put down that proved that they had knees too. So one good threat, deserves another. One good demo deserves another. So, but if you ain't got no army with you, you ain't got no independent nation and army, then you're most likely throwing some fights. You most likely work for them at that point. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Head button. Um, that wasn't the first one this evening that got robbed. What you call it got robbed too. Barrios. Was that Barrios? I mean Ramos. No. It was a fight. One of them fights. Somebody just got robbed earlier. Like the scorecards was ridiculous. Ramos. Yeah, I think Ramos. Yeah. Yeah, it's all that's just like the electoral college. It don't even matter how many votes the candidate got. It's gonna come down to the so-called electoral college. Like, what that got to do with it? You got 80,000 people in here that's a better judge than them three judges. Everybody can see with their own eyes the whole fight, and then three judges is gonna say, no, she didn't win, she won. So everybody know that's cap. You just got to come out. It's a business. Get your bag. You know what I'm saying? If you can make it undisputed, meaning knock the other person out so they can't cheat you. That's about it. That's about it. Oh yeah, so that's the bet. See, that's Vegas. That's it right there. That's what it's all about right there. That bet. Mike is 50 fights, 44 knockouts, and this dude got 10 fights and 1 loss and 7 knockouts. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This is absolutely not a real fight. This is just something you will see on the street, and you'll just be like, man, old man got into it with this young white boy, and blah blah blah. That's all. Please don't take this serious. Please don't take this as true and real. But that's what it's about. It's about that bet. It's about that Vegas. Them supercomputers. As soon as they find out how y'all betting, they're gonna let their fighters know. Okay, well the bets is swinging on this direction, so we gotta change the plans. Plans is going towards this and that. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, man, and watch this spectacle. So I'll be back. Yeah, Vegas always wins. The house always wins. So I'll just tap it in, see if y'all saw that robbery that they just gave the sister, SERRANO. All right. So I'll see y'all in a few.